Bananas. Yellow, delicious, a source of potassium, and a potential weapon of mass destruction? Let's ask a strange question. What would happen if every banana on the planet, from the ones in your fruit bowl to those still growing on the plantations, instantly ripened and exploded? First, a little science. Bananas ripen thanks to a gas called ethylene. They produce it themselves, but our scenario involves instant and explosive ripening. Imagine all the chemical energy stored in the starch that turns into sugar is released instantly, like a tiny explosion. It is estimated that about 100 million tons of bananas are produced worldwide each year. The average banana weighs about 120 grams. That's about 830 billion bananas existing on the planet at any one time. Now, imagine that each one explodes with the force of, say, a small firecracker. The first effect is sonic. The simultaneous explosion of 830 billion firecrackers would create a deafening roar across the planet. In regions with a high concentration of bananas, such as India and Ecuador, the sound wave would be comparable to a very close thunderclap. People in supermarkets would get an unpleasant surprise. The second effect is physical. Millions of tons of banana pulp will be thrown into the air. This will not just make the world very slippery. This sticky biomass will cover cities, roads, and fields. Imagine banana rain. Not as appetizing as it sounds. But the most interesting thing will start later. Rotting. The huge amount of organic matter decomposing will start releasing methane, a powerful greenhouse gas. This will lead to a short-term but noticeable jump in global temperature. In addition, this process will attract an unimaginable number of insects. The world will be flooded with fruit flies of biblical proportions. So where do we stand? Exploding all bananas wouldn't wipe out humanity, but it would make our lives incredibly loud, sticky, slippery, and smelly for weeks. It would be the weirdest and probably the stupidest apocalypse in history. So, next time you eat a banana, remember its hidden explosive power.